location. All right, we've arrived at our location. This place has been here since 8.
Good morning. Today's the 4th of May 2026, Monday. I just completed this morning's workout. Let's take a look at the workout requirements and movement standards. But before we continue, just want to remind everyone to please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification button so that you won't miss out on any other future video uploads or live workouts demonstrations such as this. So take a few seconds, go ahead and like on the video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button. Thank you. Your support really means a lot. So please help me out. Since it's free, just please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Let's take a look at the workout. Right. As you can see from the board, we have 3 parts written in red. 1, 2, 3. 3 parts. The rep schemes and the time domain will be the same for all 3 of these parts. The only difference is the movements that you'll be doing. So first one, we have 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible, AMRAP. Rest for 1 minute. So in that 3 minutes AMRAP for the first part, you'll be required to complete this following and do it as many rounds as possible within the time that is mentioned, which is 3 minutes. So every single set must consist of 3 deadlifts, 6 plank shoulder taps, and 9 alternating standing toe touches. Okay, once more. Part number 1, 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible of 3 deadlifts, 6 plank shoulder taps, and 9 alternating standing toe touches. Okay, then once 3 minutes is up, you have 1 minute to rest before we continue to the next part number 2. So part number 2, same time domain, 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible with same rep schemes but just slightly different movements already. 3 clean high pulls. I'm going to show you how to do each of the movements later. 6 push-ups and 9 alternating reverse lunges. Okay, that will be your part number 2. And once you completed that 3 minutes, you have 1 minute to rest before we continue. Then finally, we come to part number 3, the final part of the workout. Same time domain, 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible, AMRAP, with the same exact rep schemes, which is 3, 6, and 9. This time 3 power cleans, 6 burpees, and 9 bodyweight squats, air squats. Alright, so for that 3 minutes, you try to do as many as you can for this final part as well. Okay, so all 3 of these sets, okay, all 3 of this, you gotta record your rounds, your total results for each round will be separately. You're gonna calculate it and add it on together, but with a separate result for each. Okay, so part 1 will have its own rounds and reps. Same as part 2, you will also have an individual rounds and reps. And finally, part three, your individual rounds and reps. So you do not add on all of them together, but just separate your results for each part. Okay, so there will be three results total. Okay, so once more, before we get into the movement standards, workout for part 1 is 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible, which is AMRAP, 3 deadlifts, 6 plank shoulder taps, and 9 standing alternating toe touches. Okay, for 3 minutes. Do as many as you can. Then once 3 minutes is up, you will have 1 minute to rest. Okay, before we continue to the next set. Same goes to set number 2. 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible. But this time, the movements will be different, slightly different already. The rep schemes will still be the same. Okay, 3 clean high pulls, 6 push-ups, and 9 alternating reverse lunges. Then we'll rest for 1 minute. Write down your results for that one, so that's set. And then finally, for part number 3, we go into another 3 minutes, as many rounds as possible. Rest for 1 minute. 3 power cleans, 6 burpees, and 9 air squats. Okay, that will be your workout for the day. All right. So right now, let's get into the movement standards. Okay. See whether you can see that. All right. Okay. Now, let's check out the movement standards. So firstly, part number 1 is 3 minutes AMRAP. And then for the movements is number 1, deadlifts. So points of performance for your deadlifts is whenever you are lifting from the ground to standing, make sure that your hips is standing shoulder width apart. Your hands will be here at the side. The barbell. Later on, I'm going to show you what are the other movement standards, the modifications that you can do for this workout. Alright? So as for now, I'm just going to show you the type of movements that you require for your workout. So first one, deadlift. First, make sure that your arms are at the side of your knees, here to the side, keeping your chest up, back tight. Okay, don't round your back. Then from this position, keep your neck and your spine at the same line. Okay, then from here, push with your legs down until you reach the required number of 3 for each set. Okay, that will be for your deadlifts. Okay, we're going to continue with your barbell movements first. Okay, for each of the sets. So next, for the clean high pull, it is just another type of your deadlift, but this time from your deadlift, rather than stopping here, we're going to pull the dumbbell to as high as we can. Okay, pull it as high as we can, very similar to the sumo deadlift high pull, but this time your hands is not here but at the side of the barbell. So it's going to look something like this. Firstly, you can establish your grip just like the deadlift. Okay, your stance also will be similar to your deadlift. The starting position is all similar to your deadlift. Alright? Then from this position, you need to bring the object, the bar, from the ground up to almost as high as your chest. Alright? Now how do you do that? Do something like this. Okay, one more time. One more time, last one. Okay, so that will be your clean high pull. Don't worry, I'm going to show you the other options later. Alright, then once you're done with that clean high pull, then we move on to our final barbell movement, which is your power cleans. Right? So the stance for each of the barbell movement is very similar. Okay, the only finishing part is different. All right. For your deadlift, you're gonna start off from the ground, but we finish at your standing position. Okay. Then movement number 2, you start from the ground, then we finish up here, 5. Right? Then number 3, we're going to start from the ground, we're going to end up on our shoulder. Okay? So, let's try this. So, look something like this. Like I said, the setup is the same as your deadlift and your clean high pulls. Right? Then from this position, all you need to do is to bring it up to your standing position. Okay, once more. Okay, that will be your ground to shoulder. Alright? Okay, now let's get into the modified version. So as for our modified version, we have a few ways that you can try and do this. Number 1, you can use a kettlebell. It's one kettlebell. Or pair of dumbbells. Okay? So I'm going to show you each of them. Okay, if you only have one kettlebell, like so, then you can always do this 2 ways with one single kettlebell. Number 1, for your deadlift, since you only have one dumbbell or kettlebell, we're going to perform the deadlift with your feet outside, slightly outside of your shoulder, and the object will be here on the bottom. Okay, so all you need to perform is 2 hands, lean down, make sure your knee doesn't straight forward, shoot forward like so, but instead pushing your hips to the back. Okay. Hands on the handle. Then from this position, what you need to do is to stand up with the object here. Okay, so that is one way. Type number 2, you do this all using one hand only. Okay, so it's called suitcase deadlift. So from here, just single arm deadlift, go to the side, step. Then you can change to the other side for your next round. Okay? Right, now, then movement number 2, for your kettlebell. For movement number 2, which is the clean high pull. So clean high pull, we have single arm, like so, with your stand still here, This time, you're going to carry it. Just one hand. Okay? Then for your, if you're doing it from the side, so you just do this. Okay. Then for movement number 3, for part number 3, power cleans, single arm power cleans. So same thing, object is here with your feet slightly out, hold. But if you're doing it from the side, here, then, okay, that will be allowed as well. Alright. Same goes to if you only have one dumbbell, same thing. But if you do have a pair of dumbbells, like so, okay, so easier. Go with your feet slightly inside because of your object is here at the side here. For deadlifts, we're going to start off with, you do not need to go all the way down to the ground, but if you're comfortable in doing so, stand, touch, stand. Okay. Then clean high pose. Dumbbell can put here in front of your thigh. Okay. Then you look downwards and pull. Okay, then power cleans. From the side, touch. That's it. Okay. That will be if you're using a pair of dumbbells like so. Okay. Now we move on to our body weight movements. So firstly, we talk about the plank shoulder taps. Okay. Now of course, you're gonna maintain. You rather have an object like so already here on the mat, on the ground, like a mat. Okay. So movement number 1, which is the plank shoulder taps. So we form the plank first, then we're gonna alternating your hands to your shoulder. So when you are performing this movement, especially when it requires you to balance your body, doing so even though it is a short rep, it is a short movement, okay, but still you might find, some of you might find trouble, might find it's a bit difficult to balance yourself while doing a plank with a single arm, like so. So what you can do is, you can have your feet open, spreading out wider. Okay. So whenever then you are touching your opposite hand to your opposite shoulder, remember to shift your body weight to that exact palm that is holding yourself. Okay. For example, since if I start with my left hand touching my right shoulder, I'm going to shift my body weight to my right shoulder. So, okay, to try and balance myself out. Alright? So that is one way. Technique number 2 for the modified version, okay, which is you can place your knee on the mat, then your hands just do this 6 times. Okay? That's good. Great. Alright? Just as long as you try to find some movement or some technique that works for you, that you can keep yourself moving. Okay? With as little rest as possible. Okay, then we go into number 2, which is your push-ups. So push-ups, just like any common push-ups, you can start from the ground. Okay, from here, just press yourself upwards, and then just bring yourself up. Sure, like so, right? Technique number 2, a modified version, is you can use your knees, place your knees on the mat, makes it longer. And just stop your push-ups like so. Okay? And then for movement number 3, which is your burpees. So burpees, 3 ways of doing this. It is going down to the ground and getting back up. So how do you want to do this? It's entirely up to you. Which is more efficient for you currently, and you do that. Okay, for myself, I'll try to have my feet at the side of the mat because it's easier on my hamstrings when I do this. So I'm going to just go down to the ground, to the back, and back up, and do it hard. Alright? One time. Alright. Up, and go hard. But for some of you, maybe you can do the step down, step up version. Okay? Which is step down, step up, step down, up, push it. Alright? So that is also allowed. Okay, then we come into the final movement, which is your standing toe touches. For your alternating standing toe touches, like the name suggests, standing, touch your toes with your opposite hand, touching the toes. A few ways that you can do this, okay, to modify. Number 1, is you do the regular way. Number 2, for modified purpose, you place your, you bend your knees as low as you can before touching it. Bend your knees, touching it. Okay, much more balance, probably you have that. Modification number 2, which is place your foot at the back. Just make sure every time when you touch already, you must come back up to your standing position. Alright? Then number 4, you can hold on to something at the side. You can see. Okay, holding on to something. Then I'm going to form. Touches. Number 4, which is standing only, and do that as well. Alright? So that's the type of toe touches that you can do for yourself. Then number 3, number 2, movement number 2. And again, I'm going to use this as your support. Number 1, you do your reverse lunges. You do your reverse lunges. Alright? You can also try to do this with holding something in the front of you. You can do that as well. Okay, that's your reverse lunges. And finally, for your squats, body weight squats, shoulder width apart, sit down, push your hips to the back, sitting down, pushing your knees out, then try to keep an upright torso to back up. Okay, weight on your heels a lot of times. Then support version, modified version, holding something here in front of you, keep it back, back down. And use this as support, okay, to hold you in place. Okay, whatever style you feel that is suitable to your current situation, current technique, go ahead and try that. Hi, Daira Marisol. Thank you. Hi there. Alright, so everyone, that's the end of our workout demonstration or movement demo. If you have any questions regarding our training, just feel free to direct DM me so that we can go through the exercise together. We will have another live later this afternoon, maybe around 3, somewhere before 4, we'll see. But in any case, I hope to see you there for another live workout. And if I do not see you tomorrow, later this afternoon, then I'll see you tomorrow morning around the same time, similar time. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for your patience. Don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support really means a lot. Turn on the notification button as well so that you won't miss out on any other future video uploads and live workout demonstrations such as this again. And as I've mentioned in the beginning of the video, today is the 4th of May 2026, Monday, and the weather right now is really sunny with some dark clouds here and there, but I don't think it will rain since it's so dry right already. Okay, but hopefully it does rain sometime this week. So, and for those that are already working, start working. Stay warm, stay dry, and stay hydrated at all times. Take care and stay active. And I hope to see you very soon. See you later in the afternoon for another live workout demonstration. If not later in the afternoon, then I'll see you tomorrow morning live again. So take care and I'll see you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.